Good morning, this is Rashad Mitchell coming to you live from my YouTube channel as I continue on my part series. The week that was college football history review, the 1973 college football season. Week number 8, November 3rd, 1973. Just get into it. Georgia beat Tennessee, number 11 team in the country, 35-31. Battle Volunteers coach Bill Battle took heat for his losing gamble. It had 31-28 late in the fourth quarter with ball on its own 28-yard line. Tennessee accountably tried fake punt. Fullback Steve Chansey, in at up back blocking position, received the direct snap but was swung over for a 2-yard loss. So Georgia scored winning touchdown 5 plays later on an 8-yard scramble by quarterback Andy Johnson. Johnson improvised winning play when he was unable to get handoff to running back. Volunteers led 31-21 after 3 quarters as quarterback Condridge Holloway threw the touchdown and ran for another before leaving with injury. Next, Florida beat Auburn, the number 19 team in the country, Auburn, by a score of 12-8. Win at Auburn was first ever for the Gators of Florida and was sweet as sophomore quarterback Don Gaffney won his first start. Although Gaffney threw a 22-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Joel Parker, his biggest contribution was handing off to fullback Vince Kendrick. Kendrick bowled way to 119 yards, a winning 5-yard touchdown in the third quarter, while setting up Florida's first score with a 40-yard run. Tigers gained only 119 yards and were hampered by loss for season. Leading rusher, tailback Mitzi Jackson to the second quarter knee injury. Kentucky beat Tulane, number 14 team in the country, 34-7. Kentucky running back Sonny Collins surpassed 1,000-yard mark, racking up 176 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns. Kentucky proudly reached 4-win mark for the first time in 8 long years. Tulane entered the game with high hopes, but its offense was prevented from entering Wildcats territory until late in the third quarter. Greenway was able to score their sole touchdown after being fumbled on Kentucky 11-yard line. Even with that break, Greenway needed 6 plays to reach the end zone. Number 1 Ohio State shut out Illinois by a score of 30-0. The inspired Illini put up strong first half fight against the top-ranked Buckeyes of Ohio State on Ray Elliott Day, but could muster little offense. Ohio State was held to only 3 points at halftime and 10 after the third quarter, but Bucks busted out for 20 points in the fourth quarter against the tiring Illinois defense. Ohio State quarterback Cornelius Green made 2 touchdown runs in the fourth quarter. In no way did it help Illini that they lost turnovers deep in their own territory on consecutive plays. So Ohio State linebacker Randy Gradishaw led the defense that held Illinois to 74 yards and 5 first downs. Tailback Archie Griffin rushed for 108 yards, a touchdown, as Buckeyes gained 341 yards rushing. Nebraska, the number 13 team in the country, beat number 17 Colorado. This is about 2 top 20 teams. Number 13 Nebraska beat number 17 Colorado 28-16. Our back Tony Davis ran for 2 touchdowns, and quarterback David Hunt threw for 2 others as Nebraska, the light Lincoln home crowd, Husker marched 75 yards for opening touchdown. 10-yard pass to tight end Brent Longwell, but most of all took advantage of 2 fumble recoveries and block punt to break out in the game. Colorado trailed 28-3 at halftime before rallying with 2 touchdowns, including a 73-yard touchdown pass on flea flicker from tailback Billy Waddy to quarterback David Williams. Number 19 Texas beat Southern Methodist 42-14 as Longhorns all but locked up the Cotton Bowl berth as fullback Roosevelt Leaks bowled away to single-game conference rushing, scored 342 yards, breaking mark of Texas A&M. Bob Smith, who made 297 yards in 1950. Leaks had 26 yards rushing in the second half, 53 yards on a final touchdown run, busting up the middle behind center Bill Wyman when he simply was trying to break Smith's mark. He finished 8 yards shy of NCAA record set by Michigan State's Eric Allen in 1971. Now, Texas actually trailed 14-0 at halftime at SMU, scored 8 on big plays by tight end Oscar Rowan on 74-yard reception, and halfback Alvin Maxson 67 yards run. The Ponies twice stopped Texas at their 1 yard line. Longhorns would not be denied in the second half, scoring 3 quick touchdowns, including an 94-yard punt return by wide receiver Jimmy Moore. Texas Christian beat Baylor by a score of 34-28. Houston, number 18 team in the country, beat Florida State 34-3. Winless Seminoles were ripped for 606 yards of offense by Houston Cougars offense. On Cougars' first series, quarterback DC Nobles scampered 56 yards to set up first of 2 touchdowns by running back Leonard Parker got 151 yards on 24 carries. Florida State, which was to be limited to 188 yards offense, countered with its only points. FSU kicker Ahmet Eshim made 52-yard field goal at the freshman defensive lineman John Thomas recovered fumble at own 42-yard line. Parker scored at end of 60-yard trip midway in the second quarter. And Nobles made it 23 at halftime with a 3-yard pass to wide receiver Brian Willingham. Number 8, Arizona State upset by Utah Utes 36-31. Now, Utes of Utah were still near freezing conditions, and 3 Arizona State touchdowns in the second half to snap a 12-game winning streak of Sun Devils. Quarterback Don Van Golder ran for 2 touchdowns and passed for 2 others as Utah jumped out to a comfy 30-10 halftime lead. Arizona State made 10 turnovers. Painfully was 3 lost fumbles that turned to touchdowns during a 2-minute span of the second quarter. The clinching score was Van Golder's 9-yard pass to wide receiver Steve Odom came on a 95-yard drive after the heroics goal line stand, trailing by 5 points. Sun Devils had burst down on Utah 4-yard line and lost 1 yard on the next 4 plays. Arizona State closed scoring when quarterback Danny White hit wide receiver Greg Hudson with a 51-yard touchdown strike with 9 ticks left. So that concludes a look at week number 8, November 3rd, 1973. The games are played on that date, November 3rd, 1973. Week 8. Now let's check the AP polls November 5th. It's concerned, look at the top 20. We got number 20, Pittsburgh. Number 19, Kent State. Number 18, Kansas. 17, Miami, Ohio. 16, Tennessee. Number 15, Houston. Number 14, Arizona State. Number 13, Texas. 12, Texas Tech. Number 11, Nebraska. The rest of the top 10 was number 10, Missouri. Number 9, UCLA. Number 8, Southern California. Number 7, Louisiana State. 6 was Penn State. 5 was Notre Dame. Number 4 was Michigan. 3 was Oklahoma. Number 2, Alabama. And number 1, Iowa State. So that concludes a look at the week that was college football in review, the 1973 college football season, the games that were played during week 8 for November 3rd, 1973. Please like to subscribe and comment on the channel. We'll do videos smack to tomorrow. Until then, talk to you soon.